Hello, everyone. This is Hamsika, and welcome to Around the Galaxy podcast, where we talk all things pageantry with the Galaxy girls from Australia Galaxy Pageant. We have two beautiful women from WA today who are ready to talk about their platforms, their value systems, their experiences so far, their preparation phase, and they're also ready to have some fun. So let's get started with the episode. All right, so we have Danni and Nikia here with me today for Around the Galaxy podcast. Welcome, girls.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Very exciting.
Yep, sure. So we will kickstart the podcast. So I would like to ask both of you to introduce yourself and as well your platform. So we'll start with you, Nikia.
So, hi everybody. My name is Nikia Rockley. I come from the sunny side of Perth, Western Australia, and my platform is Heart Health.
That's wonderful. Danni, could you please introduce?
That was beautiful, Nikia. Hi, I'm Danni LePage, and I'm also in the beautiful Perth, so we get to share the same time zone, which is nice with someone else. My platform is Her Creative Mindset. It's all about coming out the other side and being able to manage yourself and live with intention.
Oh, that's perfect. So if I can ask the both of you, the reason behind you choosing this platform, what's the story behind your platform?
So, the reason why I've chosen Heart Health is because my best friend, Asha Grigg, suffers from cardiomyopathy. So, she suffered from a major cardio event at the age of 18, and that almost costed her her life. And she didn't even know that she had this rare condition. And for me, it's all about preaching to the younger community, as well as like people my age, that heart health can affect you at any age. So we should jump on it and be aware. Otherwise, it might just creep up on you and you never know.
Oh, that is such a lovely thought, to do something because your friend went through something and you take that as a platform and, create awareness. That's really wonderful. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Danni, would you like to tell us why Her Creative Mindset is your platform?
Yes, and I've got a few notes as well. Mental health is something that's very close to my heart, and I struggle a lot with asking for help with my experiences, and so much of how to ask for help and to feel better was to ask someone else. And I found that really hard, and it took a long time to be able to do that. And even though I managed to reach that point, what I found in the process of becoming who I am today is that there are things that you can do for yourself. There's things that you can empower yourself with. There are mindset tools, there's creativity, all these hobbies I've done that I realize have helped my experience. And now I'm ready to share mindset tools and creativity and really empower others to live intentionally and be able to be present and empower themselves, and not just thinking that there's the option of asking someone else for help. You can empower yourself and be able to help yourself to reach where you want to be.
Oh, lovely. I recently saw your video as well about the burnt toast theory. So well done.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That was I was so nervous for that. I'm like, oh, people like it. That's really, really nice. People watched it. It's very surreal still.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, Nikia, if I might ask you, what are you planning to do? How are you planning to promote your platform for Australia Galaxy Pageant?
So I recently did a thing called Heart Fact Friday, which I am still going to be kicking on. I had a little bit of a break over January because for me, social media was getting a little bit too over the top. But I like to promote through social media as well as by doing events and speaking through conversation. I think social media has a massive thing to play because just because you can talk to someone, you can reach someone by 1,000 people more with social media, especially Reels these days. Your one post can blow up and create thousands of views.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And as you said, social media can be a bit overwhelming at times because I feel like it's a full-time job on its own. The time it takes for you to create, edit, think of the captions, hashtags. Oh my God.
Yes, it gets so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Danny, how about you? How do you plan to promote your platform?
I don't want to get burnt out on social media talking about that. I've actually had a whole 24 hours off stories and off posting intentionally over the last day just because it was actually getting a little bit much. So to highlight that, I think is really important as well. So thanks, Nikia.
You're welcome.
I I'm very excited that I have started sharing my mindset tool mini series on Instagram. I plan to do that every week. I only started with 5, and in the last week, I've come up with another 5 ideas. So I think it's going to keep going. I am locking in an in-person Her Creative Mindset workshop for mid-March, which I'm very excited to have some guest speakers talking about different mindset tools. So I will hopefully have, I've got a hypnotherapist, I have a positive psychologist, I have an author talking about her personal development story and being able to get people together and start those conversations, not necessarily have it like an instruction video or a workbook or feeling like you're going to something where there's an obligation. I just really want it to be down to earth and opening up those conversations because that's where the magic happens when we can connect. And so it's not limited to in person, and I can connect to people interstate and overseas. I will be doing a Mindset Matters series twice a month, starting hopefully in a couple of weeks, where it's like a baby version of those workshops that I can then take online and have those open conversations and have those guest speakers, but sometimes not, just so it becomes a bit of a casual atmosphere. So through social media in person and connecting through video, I'm hoping that'll be enough to reach quite a few people and to start multiple conversations that I think are really important to look after ourselves, but also about mental health.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ooh, well done, both of you. That's lined up there. Awesome. So while we're talking about platforms, so we are all going to be at the national finals in 12 weeks. It's the right time.
So exciting.
So when you think of this whole experience, what is it that you think you're going to take away from this entire pageant experience? Nikia, we'll start with you.
I've said this through and through with every single pageant I do. I take away from pageants the most is the friendships that I build. Because to be honest, when I first started with pageants, I didn't have that many friends. Like I had friends, but nothing that kind of embraced my true personality, and people I couldn't really be goofy around and enjoy the hobbies that I do. And I found with pageants that it's just amazing. Everyone that I've met is so like-minded. We're all the same. Me and Danny have become very, very close friends. We are both very, very goofy, and we're going to be flying over to Galaxy together. And having that friendship is just amazing, because I've never thought of embracing and embarking on these types of endeavors with people before.
Oh, that's sweet. Danny, what do you think you're going to take away from this whole experience?
I've got all warm fuzzies now. I don't mean to copy, but that's actually one of my highlights is the connections and the friendship, because one of the reasons why I didn't think I would go into pageantry is because I'm not a girly girl. I don't own a lot of heels. I don't own a lot of dresses until the last 6 months when I've been doing a lot of shopping, I'll admit. But I always hung out with the guys. I never thought I would hang around women, and I think I had a few issues in high school with girls, so it wasn't a great experience. So this is really great to kind of challenge. Now it's been quite a long while since high school and those experiences. I really want to challenge that and not let that mindset set in for the rest of my life and really connect with people. I've been able to connect interstate and overseas with people through social media. That's a great side of social media, which is amazing. But what I also really want is that I've always had a quiet confidence with who I am and the kind of difference I want to make in the world. But I haven't had the confidence outside to be able to make large impacts and make action. So I'm really excited that pageantry has already brought out a fierce authenticity in me to be able to push those goals and really set my soul on fire.
Oh,
yes, girl.
Yay. So, Nikia, if I may ask, is this your third time in Galaxy?
Yes. So this is my third time in Galaxy, but I've almost been doing pageants for 10 years. So
Wow.
I'm an old coot.
Three is my favorite number, so I
Hey,
feel
well,
like three's
three
like,
times the charm. I
Yeah.
work on lucky numbers and three times the charm.
yeah.
That's amazing. And Danny, this is your first time competing in a
First time doing a pageant, first time in Galaxy. I've been watching it for about 5 years from a distance, and I've seen how much dedication and passion it takes, but also the beautiful friendships people have made. And I've been safely watching from the sidelines, and now I'm not doing my dancing and competing anymore. I've got married, I changed my name, I finished a whole chapter, and I went, I need something else. And I went, there's pageantry. And Galaxy has always had my heart. So it's already been a whirlwind of an experience. And I feel like I've known Nikia forever. And,
Me
you know,
too.
just from the voice messages and catch ups. And it's been absolutely incredible. I couldn't tell what kind of experience it was going to be from the outside. I just knew to expect the unexpected and be absolutely blown away. So I'm all in, 100%.
Oh, that's amazing. And you also worked, I think, behind the scenes with a lot of queens, didn't you, from Galaxy?
Yeah, well, the first reason I found out about Galaxy was at a photo shoot. So it's actually been 10 years since I first heard of Galaxy. I actually did my first modelling shoot 10 years ago, reluctantly, because I was a budding photographer and someone really wanted a redhead model. And I went, no, that's not me. And they were like, no, you'll be with another model. It'll be fine. And then I rock up to the photo shoot and there's Miss Teen Galaxy Australia 2015, Olivia Patmore. And I'm like, okay, what is this? You are fabulous and beautiful. And I just rocked up like this. What's happening? So that was my first introduction to that. And it stayed in the back of my mind. But it wasn't until 2019 when I had a Perth pageant queen approach me for headshots. And I thought, yeah, this would be great. And that wasn't Galaxy, but Galaxy was something she went into do again later. And then I've since worked through fundraising mini sessions I had about 4 years ago. I was able to meet a lot of the queens at the time through Galaxy. So over the last 5 years, I've been lucky enough to be influenced by these incredible, inspiring women in Perth. And now I'm meeting even more by competing myself. So it's a bit of a full circle experience, really.
That's amazing. Nikia, so which pageant was your very first pageant?
So my very first pageant, it's long gone since, but it was another one of, so Lucy, who started Australia Galaxy Pageants, she started up this one, which was Australia's Teen Queen in 2016. So back in the day, I was against Hannah Kavanagh, who is a pageant legend in Perth.
Wow.
And in Australia. But to me, it's so strange having everyone be like, oh my God, back in the day when these people, and I'm like, well, back in the day, that was me. I was just in the background though.
Yeah. Like I was there. I still remember Hannah's dress when she won Miss Teen Galaxy.
Yes.
Like her a beautiful blue satin number. I remember all the dresses.
Yes, that was the custom Giovanni Couture.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, amazing.
So Nikki is a pageant legend with us today and a Galaxy legend as well.
I hope so. I hope people can think about me as a legend when my time comes, and hopefully I can live up to that and become the next Miss Galaxy Australia 2025.
Oh, absolutely. I just realized now, so this is Danny's first year, my second year, and Nikia's third year. So 1, 2, 3.
Woohoo! Look at that, lucky numbers.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So while we're talking about Galaxy, they teach a lot of different values for women who take part. So if I may ask the both of you, what are the values that you hold on to really close to your heart?
I would have to say Galaxy has taught me and has kind of teach me to have values of community service. It's not really a value, but I kind of make it a value. Because without Galaxy, I wouldn't be the person who I am now. I wouldn't be actively going in my community. Galaxy's really helped me push me into the next bound. I've met heaps of people around Perth and nationally, which is also really good because I have got international appearances lined up if I do take home the title, and that wouldn't be there without the Galaxy Drive that has helped me gain. So that's one thing that I really love about Galaxy. It's helped me find the drive to connect and help my community.
Wonderful. That's so sweet. Danny, what about you?
I've said this for a while now, but authenticity for me is being able to be yourself, being able to know who you are, and being curious enough to discover yourself and find yourself, which takes a lot of time, a lot of personal growth, a lot of maturity, and a lot of discipline. I've done basically throughout my whole 20s, I've focused so much on my personal development, and I've become really proud of the person I've been able to become. And I really think that doing pageants, because it was something I watched from afar for so long, I watched so many of the Miss Teen and the Miss Girls. I think because I was that age group, and now I'm in the Mrs. category and I'm 30, it's very different because I've already got a bit of a set career, and there are some girls still figuring out what they're doing in life. And I love hearing like Nikia's story, hearing how Galaxy has really shaped and influenced you, which is amazing. So I thought to come in, like not this late in the game, but to come in at a different
It's never
point of
late.
yeah, to come in at a time where I've got different experiences to a lot of the girls that I watched and was inspired by. The pageantry so far and being in Galaxy in this journey has allowed me to really tap into the most authentic version of myself, because I've always worked on who I was inside, but now Galaxy has pushed me to MC events and volunteer at events and make connections with organizations, not just volunteering at a selective events, but really make those long-term partnerships. And I've always been a really busy person, and a lot of people go, oh my goodness, you need to rest, you need to slow down. And I went, they don't understand. And then I met Galaxy girls, and they're like, no, 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 you keep going. Like, you've got 10 things on. Yep, you add another 3. Like, whatever sets your soul on fire. So I've always felt authentic, but now my actions are reflecting that more than ever because of Galaxy. And I think that's incredible.
Your actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like I connect with the both of you with, the things that you said. Community work, yes, I agree with Nikia. I felt the same as well when I did Galaxy the first time. And the same with Danny, whatever you said. Like, I feel like I literally connected with whatever you guys were saying. I felt like you were talking about me when you were explaining the value system you're taking away with you. So that's amazing. So now we have spoken a lot of nice things. Let's take a little break and play 3 little games. It might not take
Love it.
might take just a few seconds, 30 seconds each. So because Galaxy girls or pageant girls in general, we need to keep a track of so many things. So it comes down to your memory power. So I have a very little game for you. I'm going to show you 2 slides, one after the other, and then you need to observe the picture for 10 seconds, and then I'll take it off the screen, and then I will ask you questions about it, and then you just need to type the answers in the chat box.
Okay.
So let me get that up and then share the screen.
Make sure I have the chat box up so I'm ready.
I made sure to do that. Otherwise, my dyslexic brain would be like, oh, what? Where?
Okay. So the first one, and your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What colors did you see, and what all did you see in the picture?
I don't even know if I'm writing it down right.
Don't worry, I wrote it down wrong as well.
I'm like, something?
I've done it as two separate, so please don't mind me. I'm backwards, remember?
That's okay.
You've got 5 colors correct, Nikia. One more to go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Should I edit? No.
Okay, let me share it again.
I don't want to act because I feel like I would just be copying you. I'm just writing my initial brain. I'm like, that's it. I was trying to like eye off.
Oh,
the
white.
It's a pink dress and red
Yeah.
heel, yellow bag, white coat, and blue earrings.
All the colors.
All the colors. Okay,
Love it.
so we have a second picture. Are you girls ready?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Oh, cute.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me stop.
All right. Is it the same thing, color and item?
No, so the question is,
Okay.
how many tiaras did you spot in the picture?
Ah.
Oh gosh.
I nearly put four. Oh.
I feel like it's gonna be wrong. I reckon she's gonna do a 5er.
Oh. I reckon you've no, I feel like there were four. After I
Okay,
said three. I went with safe choice.
Oh, have you? Okay, so Danny, you're correct. It's 3 tiaras.
Woo,
Three's a good
Danny.
number. I tell ya.
Okay, and the second
3.
question. So the heels that you saw, were they open toe or closed toe? Yes, that's correct. Open toe. And the last question. How many makeup brushes were there in the makeup kit?
That was so many. Oh.
I'm just guessing this one.
Oh.
Oh, Danny, you're almost close. It's 13 makeup brushes.
Oh, I was nearly going to do 12. Oh, 13's my other favourite number. I should have just gone with
There's
that.
the 3s.
Yeah, it always is. Like, even though 13's not divisible by 3, but there's a 3 in it, it works. But I did like a makeup trial for a friend on the weekend. So I'm like, that was literally what I'm like, how many brushes did I have when I had them all out? Oh, so close.
Okay, so the last one. Let me share.
Oh, this is actually so much fun. I'm so glad you put games in here. This is awesome.
Why can't I? Okay. So spot the difference. I'll keep the thing open for 10 seconds. You can type your answers fast. Let's see who types
Okay.
of them. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me stop sharing. Oops. What differences did you see?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was the dog in the background. The dog was different. On the other side, there was a yellow ring. The yellow ring wasn't in there before. On the side, there was a beach towel. The beach towel didn't match. If you look at the seats on the right side, the seats didn't match. So one was a full color while the other one was multiple different colors. And then in the bottom corner, there was, I forgot what it is, but there's another thing in the bottom corner.
Ooh, 7.
I don't think I got any of the ones you got. Oh, that's so funny.
Danny.
All right. I think it was left to right. Like because I was doing the before and after. The trees changed from orange to pink. The label at the front changed from orange to pink. In the top right of the label, that changed color. It was like a little nimble, like on the edge of the label. The soccer ball changed from orange to green. There was a dog collar with a name tag added. I think that was it. How did you get so many, Nikia?
I don't think I got that many.
I'm just like,
Quite a few actually. In fact, there are a lot of them. Let me just quickly share.
I feel like there were a few obvious ones, which made me feel a little bit better about myself.
You guys pretty much covered everything. Even the letters are different in color. The spot the difference. That's one more.
Yeah, I wrote down. I was like, everything changed color.
Yeah, everything did change color. Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
collar up
Even
in
the
the
grass.
tree, the little bandana,
Yeah.
And then-
Now I noticed the soccer.
and there's a star,
Yeah.
and there's
And
a
then-
butterfly in the back one.
Yeah. Where's the butterfly?
The butterfly, look where the dog's tail is, and then go up
Right.
into the little tree. There's
Yeah.
like a little butterfly on the little
Oh, on
side.
the little pom pom tree.
Yeah, and the flower's no longer there.
Mm.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Ooh, but well done, both of you.
Thank you.
That was so cool.
Well, all right. So I have one last game, but before that, I just want to ask you both: how comfortable are you to get out of your chair and quickly run?
Ooh,
Pretty
I don't have
comfortable.
much. I don't have much room in this little spare room, but I can go somewhere. Yeah.
Supersonic speed.
Are you all good, Nikia, to just do a quick run?
Yes. Where do you need me
Okay.
to run to?
Yeah. So
Open the door.
the question is, so I'm going to take, I'm going to say a color, and I want you both to grab something really quick from your wardrobe with that color.
Okay.
Okay. Has to be the wardrobe.
It has to be the wardrobe, anything that you wear. Okay.
Okay.
And your color is green. Come on,
Got
guys.
it.
That was quick.
It may not surprise you because I'm a pageant girl. I have got 3 wardrobes.
Oh,
Wow.
So there's an actual, so I've got a wardrobe just directly across from me in the games room. I've got my dress wardrobe directly behind me. And then I've got my own chest, a set of drawers, and my own clothes. So this is out of my pageant wardrobe.
I went to my pageant wardrobe to get this shirt for today. I was like, where's all my pageant stuff? I'm like, oh yeah, it's in a separate room. That's where it's got to now.
that's amazing. Thank you so much. You guys were so supportive.
You're most welcome.
So that brings us to the last segment of today's podcast episode. So what is that message that you want to pass on to other people who follow you and who probably take you as an inspiration?
Would you like me to go first, or would Danny like to go first?
Can I go first? Is that
Yes.
all right? I've got to put this here so I don't get it
Also,
wrong.
we got Supervisor Cleo here,
I'm-
so she's going to watch you.
No pressure.
Oh,
Because I was talking about authenticity, I think not just about discovering who you are, because so much of what I was told when I was younger was about discover who you are. I think if there's anything I want people to walk away with, it's that you create who you are. You have all the power, because if you discover, I feel like you're waiting for something. So create who you are, be who you want to be. And if you don't know what that is, just be curious to find out. So seek opportunities, meet new people, choose new adventures, jump into a pageant with no previous year's experience, and just be able to open your mind to so many possibilities. And from there, without even realizing it, you're going to be able to build up something, and you might not even know what that is, but be curious to the possibilities and just creating who you are.
right. That's lovely. Nikia, what about you?
So
Okay.
Danny's is very similar to mine, but I actually did this in an Instagram caption for my last post. You can dream. I won't do the caption word for word, but it's you can dream it, but without determination and hard work, you'll never really achieve it. So with determination and hard work, that is what I would like to inspire others to do through my social media. As you can see, I'm so active in my community, always out doing things, and I want to inspire inspire people that things don't happen. They only happen when you make them happen, and doors only open when you open them for yourself sometimes. And doing that is putting your one foot in the door to make other doors open.
Oh,
Love that.
that is so amazing. Claps for you too, Nikia.
That was so good.
That is so beautiful, ladies. Thank you so much. Before we finish today's episode, I have a little video that I want to play for the both of you. It's a little special message.
Oh.
Let me open that one for you. Where's my share screen?
It's hiding from you
You're
now.
doing better than what I would be doing right now.
Oh, yeah. Share my screen. Let's move from spot the difference to Hi, ladies. So I'm Shahad Dalal. This is Galaxy 2023. And if I had to give you two tips, and only two tips, it would be the first being please be authentic. When you look at a Galaxy Queen, you will never see one stencil that fits all. We're all unique, we are all diverse, and we are true to our being, and that's what makes you a Galaxy Queen. And the second tip would have to be, if you look at any of the winners, they're hustlers. They hustle, they work hard, they're always the hardest working person in the room, and they know how to take up space and have a voice to things that matter. So if this is the path that you want to be on, these would be my 2 cents that I would like to add, and wish you all the best and welcome to the Galaxy family.
Oh, that was so beautiful and unexpected. That was amazing.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Thank you so much, ladies. And thank you so much also for making time and to also support my fundraising by signing up for this podcast as well. Had a lovely chat with the two of you and so much to take away from as well.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much for having us both online. It's lovely. And you're doing amazing. You should be really proud of yourself.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I can't wait for 12 more weeks so I can
Me
finally.
too. I know, give you a big bear hug.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait either, but also there's so much like to do between now and then that I don't. I was like, there's definitely a lot of things, but thank you so much for giving us an excuse to connect online and come together, and not just for us, for the other Galaxy girls as well, because it really feels like we're a community, even though we're spread across the whole Australia. I forget people are in different time zones because they're just everyone's voice messages are on my phone, and I feel like everyone's like my neighbor, and it doesn't feel like anyone's a million miles away. And I also spent today listening to your podcast as well, Hamzika, which was really inspiring as talking about mental health. I really connected with a lot of it. So listening to that today and then coming on here has just been a perfect balance of today. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you both so much.
Thank you. And thank you for staying awake so late, because it was so late for you over East.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Anything for the-
Bedtime.
yeah.